10. 5.
Good afternoon, Crabs fans around the world and around the block, listening on the World Wide Web and on the radio. Triumphant Crabs baseball is on the air. This is Benjamin Schaefer along with Liam Warner. We're very pleased to bring you all the Rock'em Sock'em baseball action today as the Crabs take on the Pacific Union Financial Capitalists. Crabs trying to sweep a 3-game weekend series after what I can only say is the best ball game I've ever watched at the Arcata Ballpark last night. The Crabs winning on a 3-run walk-off home run by Damian Henderson that tied the season record for home runs. And, man, that was something.
It doesn't even feel real. Honestly, it feels like a dream.
A 5-run ninth inning for the Crabs. They fought back the whole game. They were down 8-3 at one point. They got within 8-6. Then they were down 10-6 coming into the ninth. And a 5-run ninth capped off by Henderson's blast. And it was a blast. It was obviously gone off the bat. First pitch he saw. And just some incredible heroics last night for the Crabs. And, yeah, I think we're still a little stunned after that win. The place just went nuts. And the first thing I did this morning is got up and watched it over again on the YouTube.
I got to do that. We got to save that clip forever.
Man, that was something. So the Crabs looking for the sweep today. The broom is out on the deck.
Yes. The broom is out on the deck. And as a reminder,
yep, we're going for the sweep.
Is on the line today.
Yep, Crabs in their home whites, the Capitalists in their characteristic green. And it's going to be a lovely day for baseball. Oh, there's Shorty. I was wondering who that was. I didn't recognize him for a second in his cap. Shorty Ames waving up here from the from the park.
Good old Shorty.
And the umpires are exchanging lineups right now. And the umpires are in their bright day blues. It's a beautiful day for baseball. The sun is shining. The band is here. Plenty of time to come on out, and we expect another hard-fought ball game today. As the Crabs, as I said, looking to sweep. Why don't we start with the lineups for the opposing Capitalists?
Yes. So for the visiting PufCaps, leading off for them will be the left fielder Coleman Brigman. Batting second will be the right fielder Brock Jones. Batting third will be the designated hitter Mac Bingham. Batting fourth will be the first baseman Aaron Roberts. Batting fifth will be the shortstop Joshua Kasevich. Batting sixth will be the catcher Etan Floyd. Batting seventh will be the second baseman Devereaux Harrison. Batting eighth will be the third baseman Dalton Bowling. Batting ninth will be the center fielder Caden Matheny. And on the mound for the PufCaps will be Octavio Corona.
All right, thank you, Liam. Dylan Johnson for the Crabs will lead off in center field. Jalen Smith batting second at second base. Coco Figueredo at first base today bats third, and Dawson Baccio will be the catcher and bat cleanup. Last night's hero, Damian Henderson, will be the fifth hitter in right field. Bryce Kirk, the DH, bats sixth. Kyle Nell at third base bats seventh. Dom Soto, the shortstop, bats eighth. Carter Thompson in left field bats ninth. And on the mound for the Crabs, it's Evan Gibbons. And let's see, we have some numbers on Evan Gibbons. 20 2/3 innings pitched. He's got a 3-1 record. He's pitched very well. 10 hits, 5 runs. They were all earned. He's walked 9 and struck out 26 in 20 2/3 innings for an ERA of 2.17. So expecting some great things from him this afternoon. The Capitalists are huddled out in front of their dugout as they tend to do before the game. The Crabs looking very relaxed, playing some hacky sack over by in front of their dugout. And we have a Little League team here today that's going to go out on the field with the Crabs. This is the
Redwood Empire Little League. They won the All-Stars tournament in Redway, so they get the privilege of going out on the field with the Crabs during the pregame announcements of the players.
I saw that they were out running laps with the Crabs and that kind of stuff, and working out before the game with the team as well. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool experience.
Right,
Congratulations to Redwood Empire Little League. So I think they move on to the sectional tournament. I'm not sure where that is, but it's the sectional tournament, and then they keep moving on after that.
Wow, they were undefeated, huh?
Yep. Yeah, they were really good.
Wow.
I mean, the Little League All-Stars, if you make it all the way to the championship, you could go to the Little League World Series in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, which is on TV.
Yeah.
And only a very select few go all the way, and you have to play a lot of games to get there. But that's the ultimate goal, and this team is eligible to do that. If they can somehow get all the way to Williamsport, that'd be awesome to see.
I sure would. I just heard Tim say that they outscored their opponents 40-14.
That's dominant.
Yes, that is. Wow. Well, I'd say we should go back and take a break, but I think we're almost ready to play here as soon as they get all the players introduced. Crabs are 17-11 on the season now. Their team ERA is 4.44. They are batting as a team 287, an excellent 378 on base percentage, and an excellent 425 on batting slugging average for an 802 OPS. So some great offensive numbers for the Crabs. And here we go for the national anthem.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed. And the rockets red left, the bombs bursting in, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And very nice, Mike Craighead with the national anthem, and we are ready to play ball. Behind Evan Gibbons, it's Dawson Bacho catching, Coco Figueredo at first, Jalen Smith at second, Kyle Nell at third, Dom Soto at short, Carter Thompson in left, Dylan Johnson in center, and Damian Henderson is out in right field.
Redwood Empire pitcher Archie Claybond is throwing out the first pitch. 7-0 first pitch. I expect to see a strike.
And you did see a strike.
Down the middle.
Yep. Very nice. All right. And what are today's umpires?
Today's umpires behind the plate, Stephen Young. At first base, Zach Norton. And at third base, the familiar face of Michael Cowan.
That is indeed a familiar face. All right. Well, we're about ready to go. Band is queued up. Gibbons taking his warm-up pitches. No wind to speak of today. The flag hanging limply out in center field. We had a breeze last night. Henderson's home run was not wind aided, but
no, that would have gone out under any conditions.
But today, not so much. Now it does, as I've mentioned a few times, the breeze does pick up in the afternoon here, and we might see it later. But for now, it's fairly quiet. Another muggy day in Arcata. And we're blessed with some good weather this July. Often in July, right around the first week of July, the fog starts to roll in, and we get a lot of overcast days and nights. But we've been lucky enough not to get really have any of that so far this summer. When the season opened in the end of May, we had a lot of overcast for the first weekend. But since then, we've had some just really clear, beautiful afternoons and nights. Leading off for the Capitalists is, what's his name? Brigman.
Coleman Brigman.
Coleman Brigman. I don't have their first names on my. Brigman didn't play last night, I don't think, but he played on Friday night, and he was 0 for 3 with a walk. Gibbons still taking his warm-ups out there, and he's finally finished.
Bit of a delayed start. We're going to start about 3 minutes late.
Yeah, Sundays in Arcata.
We're
Clock's about 3 minutes slow here.
We're on Humboldt time.
We're on Humboldt time.
Yeah.
Things move a little more slowly than they do the rest of the country. All right, here we go. Coleman Brigman to lead it off against Evan Gibbons. Gibbons into the windup, and the first pitch is a swing and a miss. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Fastball in there at the knees for a called strike. The 0-2. Fouled up against the screen. Oh, 2 pitch. In on the hands, and he fouls it over our heads and out onto F Street.
I think we've had one foul ball hit the booth this season.
That I know of, yes.
Yeah.
One.
We always keep counting.
There was that one season where we had a bunch for some
Yeah,
reason.
yeah.
It was weird. 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Fouled again. So 5 pitches, 5 strikes.
And throughout your time with the Crabs, you've only seen one foul ball come through the window, right?
Yes, but it happened another time when I happened to not be here.
Oh.
So I think it's happened twice. The 0-2, that was the old booth, though. Fastball misses away, 1-2. So good at bat by Brigman. He hang in there and against Gibbons. I think it'd be pretty difficult for a ball to come into the booth.
It would have to be at the
would have to bounce.
right trajectory or a bounce, yeah.
And then he fouls that one off his foot, and he's limping around now. I don't think it's possible off the bat.
No.
I don't see how that would happen.
No, I don't see either. It would have to be super fluky.
But I could see it bouncing off the pavement
Yeah, and then
and into the booth.
jumping into the window, yeah.
1-2 the count now.
I'll
Gibbons,
protect
a
you,
long
Benji.
look in. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch. And he fouls that one out of play. Wow.
Anything for the official scorekeeper.
Got to protect the official scorekeeper
That's right.
at all costs.
At all costs. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Grounded hard but foul. Wow. This guy's gonna drive Gibbons out of the game just out of exhaustion.
Remember last season for the Giants when Brandon Belt
Yes.
had a 21 pitch at bat, broke a major league record,
Yep.
and pretty much drove that pitcher out of the game.
1-2 misses down low. 2-2. This is quite an at bat.
I don't think it's going to be quite that much here, but quite a battle to start
Might
off
be,
the
you
game.
never know.
Yeah.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fouled out of play. So how many is it now?
I would have to look.
Gibbons, a long look in. Now he sets and deals 2-2. Ball 3 low. Oh, it doesn't just automatically keep track of that?
Doesn't keep track per at bat. It keeps track
Oh,
of
okay. I didn't
total
realize
pitches,
that.
So
Okay.
that was 13.
Okay. 3-2 pitch.
14th pitch.
Foul. Out of play.
Well, 15 pitch at bat.
15 pitch at
we're
bat.
getting close. Brandon Belt's record.
Gibbons winds again. There's a ground ball in the hole through on the left side for a base hit. So what an at bat by Coleman Brigman.
That's rough for Evan Gibbons to battle like that and ultimately come
Not
out
get
on
the out.
losing end.
Yeah.
Batting next to Stanford, number 1, right fielder Brock Jones.
So here's Brock Jones.
Ultimately, at bats like that, 14, 15 pitches can decide a pitcher's fate.
You
how
bet.
long he stays in there.
Brock Jones, a Quinn Martin production. Was 3 for 5 last night. Here's the pitch. And he takes a fastball down low, 1-0. Brigman takes his lead. The 1-0 to Jones is fouled up against the screen. Gibbons is a little more deliberate than most of the pitchers on the Crab staff. Takes a little longer in between pitches. A ball and a strike to count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. From the set, the 1-2. Ooh, check swing, and the pitch misses away. 2-2. Jones didn't play on Friday night. There were 29 hits in that game last night, if I recall correctly.
That's crazy.
Breaking pitch misses high. 3-2. Dude, what do you want?
Oh, man.
3-2 the count. Runner goes. The pitch is fouled up against the screen.
Last night's game, at the end of the 5th inning, it was 1-0 Crabs.
That's right. All the
It was
action.
a total pitcher's duel, and then starting in the 6th inning,
Yep.
it was a completely different game.
Yep. That was a wild one. 3-2 the count. Here's the pitch. High in the air, foul into the right field picnic area.
They're really running up Evan Gibbons' pitches.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of concerning. He could pitch a really good game and end up leaving the game early because he's at 100 pitches.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Early on. Could become a factor.
Here's the pitch. Misses high, and he
doesn't
walks
help.
him.
That does not help.
Are any of the baseball players interested? Those little guys that
First and second, nobody out. Here's Bingham.
from the University of Arizona, designated hitter Matt Bingham.
Matt Bingham homered last night. He also had a couple of hits on top of it and a walk. And on Friday night, he was 0 for 3. First and second, Crabs in on the grass, on the corners. Here's the pitch. And he hits that one in the air, shallow right field. Coming in on it is Henderson, and he's got it. One away.
Cleanup number 25, first baseman from Cal, Aaron Roberts.
Here's Aaron Roberts. Roberts last night also, I thought he had a home run. No, he was hit by a pitch. He was at a double in 3 trips. And on Friday night, he was 0 for 4. Here's the pitch. And he takes a fastball on the outside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Gibbons looks out at second, and he deals, and there's a sweet breaking pitch right over the heart of the plate. Nice pitch, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. A look out at second, runner goes. The pitch is fouled out of play. Just getting started. First and second, 1 out for the Capitalists. Gibbons
No, it was, they called
deals. Swung on and missed. Got him.
They called the Crabs hitter safe, but it looked like he was at the ground.
2 away.
And I think it was a bad
First strikeout for Gibbons. Here's Josh Kasevich. 3 for 5 last night. Didn't play on Friday night. 2 on, 2 outs. Gibbons at the belt, and he comes home with a fastball that misses high. The 1-0. Foul out on F Street. A ball and a strike to count. Here's the pitch. Hit foul out onto the picnic area. Wow, a lot of pitches.
He is at 31
Wow.
in the first inning,
Wow.
which is not good.
No, it's not.
I mean, he can recover. He can definitely has time to recover his pitch count, but it's not a great start.
So 1-2 the count to Kasevich. Brigman at second, Jones at first. Here's the 1-2. Misses high with a fastball, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Runners go. The pitch is called. Strike 3. See you later, Mr. Kasevich. And that'll end the inning. No runs, a hit, no errors, 2 left. And at the end of half an inning, Capitalists nothing. Crabs coming to bat. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, back at the ballpark. I'm going to read ads tonight because Liam had to read them all last night. Today, I mean. Thanks to Compass Community Credit Union. If you want a better bank, Compass Community Credit Union is open in Arcata at 10th and G, offering free checking with no requirements. Call them at 443-8662 or visit compassccu.org for all your banking needs. Thanks also to Solutions for Small Businesses, providing bookkeeping and accounting support to small business owners, including full-service payroll processing. They're at 8th and N in Arcata. For more information, call 267-7923 or visit www.solutionsforsb.com. Bottom of the first inning, it'll be Dylan Johnson, Jalen Smith, and Coco Figueredo for the Crabs against Octavio Corona for the Capitalists. It's Corona on the mound. Ethan Cloyd is the catcher. Aaron Roberts at first. Devereaux Harrison at second. Dalton Bowling at third. Joshua Kasevich at shortstop. Coleman Brigman in left. Caden Matheny in center, and Brock Jones is out in right field. Dylan Johnson leads it off. And the first pitch to Johnson is grounded right back up the middle for a base hit. Knocked down by the shortstop, but he won't have a play. I was just about to say that Johnson came into the game batting .250.
A little bit higher now.
Yep, a little higher now. Here's Jalen Smith batting .289 in 9 games. So runner over at first, nobody out. Right-hander Octavio Corona, and he shows button, takes the pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Octavio Corona is going to go to St. Mary's College in the fall. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Check swing, and he fouls it over towards the Capitalist dugout. Capitalist wearing green, of course. Color of money. Oh, and to the count. Here's the pitch. Fouled out of play. Corona's got a pretty good fastball. Smith was a little bit late on that. Just able to get a piece of it. So still the count is 0-2 to Jalen Smith with Dylan Johnson over at first. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses high. Johnson has 8 stolen bases. He's been caught twice. A ball and 2 strikes to count. Fouled up against the screen. Jalen Smith just missing the pitches. He's hit a few right back, out of play. Coco Figueredo on deck. One and 2 to count. Foul tipped. Still 1 and 2. Corona sets, and there's a breaking pitch that misses inside. 2 and 2. This game is a Sunday afternoon pace, Liam.
Yes. Yes, it's moving.
Pitchers taking their time out there.
Very leisurely.
Very leisurely. 2-2 the count. High in the air to center field. Matheny camped under it, comes in a couple of steps, and has it for out number 1. Johnson holds it first. Here's Coco Figueredo. Figueredo batting .354, a .479 on base average, a .510 slugging average. He was one of the guys who scored last night on that home run by Henderson. He had a good night last night. 3 hits and a walk, including a double. He's got Johnson over at first with 1 away. Batting left-handed against the right-hander, Corona. Here's the pitch, and it's a fastball, I guess, outside. One on the count. Here's the pitch. At the knees for a strike, 1-1.
We did it in Lincoln this season. Bat boy in Lincoln.
A ball and a strike to count. And now a toss to first, and he throws it away. Johnson's going to go to second on the error. So Johnson in scoring position now with the count 1-1 to Figueredo. Corona looks out at second. And comes home, and it's a fastball away, 2-1. Figueredo leads the club with 23 walks. The next closest is Henderson with 14. Two and one is the count. The wind's picking up a little bit now and blowing out towards left center. Two one misses, I guess, outside. 3-1. It's a tiny little strike zone. Who's this umpire?
Stephen Young.
Stephen Young. Three and one the count. Here's the pitch. Oh, nasty breaking pitch. Wow. Right over the heart of the plate. 3-2. Boy, he just dropped that curveball right in there.
Yeah, he did. That was a nice pitch.
So full count to Figueredo. And the pitch. Fouled out of play. So we'll do it again, 3-2. Johnson out at second, just getting started, bottom of the first inning, no score. One out. The 3-2 pitch to Figueredo, swung on and missed, got him. Two away. Dawson Bacho will be the hitter. Bacho batting .369, a .524 slugging, and a .429 on base average. Bacho last night was 2 for 4. He walked in the ninth inning, right ahead of Henderson's home run. 2 outs. Johnson out at second. He's dancing around out there. Here's the pitch, and he hits it high in the air to center field, playable. Back to the warning track goes Matheny, and he has it for the third out of the inning. No runs, a hit, no errors, a runner left, and at the end of 1. No score. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. We are back. Top of the second inning, no score. It'll be Cloyd, Harrison, and Bowling for the Capitalists. Both teams with a hit. Capitalists have an error. Evan Gibbons out on the mound. He's thrown a lot of pitches in the first inning, so he is hoping to get through this inning with the minimum if he can.
33 to be exact.
Wow, 33 pitches in that inning, man. Can't sustain that for very long.
No. But he can recover.
Oh, sure. It was that first at bat that really, if you subtract that first at bat, it's not that many pitches. The first at bat alone was 16 pitches.
Yeah, it was almost half his total pitching.
So here's Eton Cloyd. Cloyd last night was 1 for 5. And there's a slider on the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Everybody in the Capitalist lineup had a hit last night. The 0-1 is a fastball on the outside corner, taken for strike 2. And I think everybody in the Crabs lineup had a hit as well. No, as a matter of fact, Higgins did not. But he walked a bunch of times. There's a ground ball slowly out towards first base. Picked up by Figueredo, and he tosses to Gibbons covering for 1 out.
Figueredo not normally playing at first base.
I don't think it's the first time we've seen him at first, isn't it?
I think so.
Here's Devereaux Harrison, second baseman. Harrison pitched last night. And he swings at the first pitch he sees. Fastball up at the eyes. It's 0-1. And he was the second baseman in Friday night's game, and he's 0 for 3. Here's the 0-1. Down low, 1-1. It's hit in the air. Left side, foul territory. Going over there is Nell, and he reaches up and makes the catch for out number 2. Dalton Bowling will be the hitter.
Number 29, third baseman Dalton Bowling.
I think it's the first time Bowling's appeared in the series. And the first pitch. Bowling swings, and it's a strike. But not the good kind in bowling. 0-1 the count. Thank you. Here's the 0-1. Oh, another strike. He's on a roll.
He's doing really well.
He's hot. 0-2.
Hopefully he gets a third strike. Then he'll be doing super.
That'd be great. That's a turkey. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and it is a turkey. There it is. Third strikeout for Gibbons. And Capitalists go in order in the second. Still no score. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, we're back. Here he is, Damian Henderson.
Man, the myth, the legend.
The man who put himself in the Crabs legend last night with the walk-off 3-run home run. He tied the record. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. He comes in batting .410, a .505 on-base percentage, and .928 slugging average. And he will, if he does nothing else this season, he will already be in the Crabs Hall, I think.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Here's the 0-1 for that blast last night. Check swing. Did he go around? Yes, says a third base umpire. 0-2 now the count. Besides the home run last night, he also doubled in the 8th inning. And he had, what, 5 RBIs last? 4. He had 4 RBIs last night. Here's the 0-2. There's a breaking pitch that misses low. He has 38 RBIs on the season. That leads the club by quite a bit. That's 38 RBIs, by the way, in 22 games. So a ball and 2 strikes to count to Henderson. And the pitch. Misses low again, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Corona winds, and the pitch. Swing and a miss got him. 1 away. Here's Bryce Kirk. Kirk's batting .350, a .550 slugging average, and a .479 on base percentage. Left-hander swings and misses at the first pitch from Corona. The 0-1. Oh, strike right down the middle. 0-2. Oh, 2, swing and a miss, got him. 2 away. That's the third strikeout for Corona.
Batting next to the Crabs from University of San Francisco, number 4, third baseman Kyle Nell.
There's Kyle Nell. Nell batting .257. Here's the pitch. And he takes a fastball right down the middle. 0-1. Nell didn't play last night. Friday night, he was 0 for 4. Here's the pitch. And he gets one on the hands and pops it out to shortstop for the third out of the inning. Crabs going order in the second, still no score. Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE.
There's no one left on base. The score remains tied up.
Thanks to C.K. Johnson Industries, a full-service manufacturing firm specializing in structural steel fabrication and concrete. Their work is found in scores of bridges and civil engineering projects all over the United States and Canada, and they do it all from their arcade office. They are proud supporters of Crabs baseball. Caden Matheny leads off for the Capitalists here in the top of the third inning. Matheny didn't play last night, Friday night. He was 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts.
I just think of Mike Matheny, the former Cardinals manager.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air to shallow center field. That's going to be trouble, and that's going to drop for a base hit. Pitch in on the hands, and he just got enough of it to loft it out into shallow right center. So Matheny aboard to lead off the third. Here's Brigman. He's singled after a long at-bat in his first at-bat. Runner goes. The pitch is outside. The throw down to second is on. It gets away and trickles into center field. No further advance. Bacho's throw was on the wrong side of the bag, or they might have had him. Instead, he steals it. And so now Matheny in scoring position with nobody out and the count 1-0 to Brigman. 1-0. Oh, he called it a strike, did he? Pitch misses away, 1-1 now. I thought he called it a ball. Okay. Nope, he's indicating that Liam is in fact correct. 1-1 the count. From the set, Gibbons looks out at second, a long look out there. Now he deals. 1-1, and that's hit in the air. Back of second base, going out is Smith, and he's got it for the first out. Brock Jones will be the batter.
Number 1 right fielder, Brock Jones.
Jones walked his first appearance. And he fouls one up against the screen. Oh, and won the count. And now time's called. Now we're ready to go in the count 0-1. Gibbons steps off and gestures towards second. Nobody covering. The 0-1 popped in the air, foul, left side. Nell going over, and he makes the catch, but was he in?
He was over
He
the
was
line.
over the line, and so it doesn't count. Well, that's
So for those who don't know,
Lame.
in the left field, picnic area near the dugout, there is an out of play line. I think Don was talking about this when you were interviewing him about.
yes. He was saying that there. Yes.
You have to completely make the catch.
Your feet have to be in the in play line.
Yeah,
on the
on
in
the
play side of the line.
Field side of the line.
Yes, and his were not.
Yeah.
Even though he made a great catch and it should be an out. 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses high. 1-2.
And it's a unique feature. I've never seen it in any other park. A line. Most other parks, you catch it anywhere, reach into the stands, wherever. It's an out.
I got the impression from Don though that at the college level,
Yeah.
there's that rule is prevalent.
Yeah.
And so there must be a lot of places where it's like that. 1-2 the count.
Don's probably right.
Fouled out of play.
Well, not probably. He is right.
So the count's still 1-2 to Jones. Gibbons shakes off a sign. And now finally Jones steps out. Boy, this game really
It's no score,
slow.
too. For a scoreless game.
Both pitchers are very deliberate.
Right, not a ton of walks either.
The 1-2. Called. Strike 3. Happy trails. 2 away. Brock Jones.
Back to the bench.
Next week on Brock Jones. Here's Bingham. He flied to right in his first at bat. Matheny out at second, and the first pitch is down low, 1-0. Want to know the count. From the set, here's the 1-0. In the air to right field. Henderson, a few steps towards the line, reaches up, and has it for the third out. No runs, a hit, no errors, a runner left, and at the end of 2.5, still no score. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. We are back. Bottom of the third inning. It'll be Soto, Thompson, and Johnson for the Crabs. Still no score. Octavio Corona out on the mound for his third inning. Dom Soto comes in batting .270 with a .356 on base percentage.
Now batting for your Humboldt Crabs from UC Berkeley, number 16, shortstop, Dom Soto.
And the first pitch to Soto is a breaking pitch taken for a strike over the outside part of the plate. Oh, and 1. The 0-1 fastball is high and over his head. And inside. 1-1. The 1-1 fastball misses high again. 2-1. Two one, fouled out onto the sidewalk. Two balls, 2 strikes to count. Corona. A long look in. Slider misses away, 3-2. Corona also has a traditional windup. We were mentioning that last night about one of the Capitals pitchers. You don't see it too often anymore. That over-the-head windup. But Corona does it too.
Yeah.
Three-two pitch. Ball 4. First walk issued by Corona.
That boy, Grayson Finan.
And here's Carter Thompson.
Batting next for the Crabs from North Dakota State University, number 9, left fielder Carter Thompson.
Thompson 11 for 67 for a 164 batting average, so he has struggled at the bat. Runner over at first. Here's the pitch, and that hits him on the shoulder. He's fine. That puts runners on first and second with nobody out. We'll go back to the top of the order for Dylan Johnson. Johnson singled in his first at bat.
From Thomas and the stand-up crew.
Cloyd goes out to have a word with Corona, and now here comes one of the coaches as well.
We also have a quick
I don't understand that stripe down their back. That's so weird.
at our first Crabs
Yeah,
game
I
this
don't
year.
know.
Welcome to the ballpark, love, your strudel.
Yeah, I don't know. He's doing some kind of weird gesturing out there. I don't know what that means, but he's saying something to Corona. All right, here we go. Johnson the hitter, Soto at second, Thompson at first. Corona's pitch, and he shows bunt and takes the pitch away.
His delivery is a little more compact when he's in
Yes.
the stretch versus the
Yes.
windup, as to be expected.
Now a toss back to second. And now Johnson taking a little walk. Boy, this is mighty slow.
Yeah.
Sorry for all the dead air, but there's not much happening.
Not
Here's
much
the
happening.
pitch. 1-0 is fouled up against the screen. 1-1.
Although I don't speak for everyone when I say this, but I do enjoy when I listen to a baseball broadcast, just hear the sounds of the ballpark
Yes, that's good to know.
every once in a while. You know, nice ambiance.
It's true. I actually prefer baseball on the radio, I think, to watching it.
I'd have to say I prefer watching it, but baseball on the radio is
1-1, bunted over our heads and out of play.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a millennial, but
Could be.
I kind of need more the visual aspect. When I end up listening to baseball on the radio, my attention span is not super long.
Well, that's because you're a millennial.
Exactly. Yep.
Yep.
Generational thing.
Yep.
I understand that.
Some action out in the Capitalist bullpen now. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch away. 2-2.
But I mean,
I think all of us have limited attention spans nowadays.
yeah, listening to John Miller, Dave Fleming for the Giants on the radio is the best that you can get, in my opinion.
They are. They're really fun to listen to.
Yeah. Makes a long road trip, drive somewhere
Mm-hmm.
seem way shorter.
Definitely.
Yeah, when you're listening to any baseball game, really.
It's true. So 2-2 the count. Eventually, he's going to throw another pitch here.
Yeah, maybe.
And now a fake out to second. It's not just the pitcher. It's also Johnson keeps stepping out and taking a walk around the batter's box, outside the batter's box there. And 2-2. Here's the pitch. In on the hands, and he hits a slow hopper out to second. They're going to tag second, throw to third, and now they've got Soto out as well.
So an unconventional double.
That's a
play.
weird double play. So it's a 4 unassisted 5 double play.
Yeah, that's.
And he's aboard on a fielder's choice. He just got a pitch on the hands and just hit a soft one-hop bouncer out to second base. And with 2 away, and Johnson at first, here's Jalen Smith. He flied to center his first at bat, and he takes a fastball high and outside. And the next pitch, another fastball high. So 2-0 now to Jalen Smith. Johnson over at first. And there's a breaking pitch, misses just high. 3-0. That was a close pitch. The 3-0 is a strike right down the middle. Smith taking all the way. 3-1. Yeah, now he steps off. I could take a nap in between these pitches. And
Oh my gosh. This might be the slowest scoreless
this
game
is
I've ever
ridiculous.
seen.
I mean, everybody seems to be moving in slow, like they're walking through oatmeal today. 3-1 the count. Here's the
It was a
pitch.
late night last night.
Runner goes, ball 4. First and second, 2 outs for Coco Figueredo.
I hate this kind of baseball.
Batting at number 1, first baseman Coco Figueredo.
All right. Figueredo struck out his first at bat. All right, maybe something will happen. Here we go.
Let's hope so. Coco's just the man to do it.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And he takes a fastball on the outside corner for a called strike. Johnson at second, Smith at first. The 0-1, now time again.
Oh, my God.
How many times? It's because the pitchers take so long, and eventually the umpire falls asleep and then awakens in the middle of the windup.
Should have brought my pillow.
I mean,
Just lay down right here
this
on the
is
counter.
just ridiculously slow, both of them. Okay, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses low and outside, 1-1. I'm going to be very happy to hand this over to you, Liam.
Well, thanks.
In the top of the fourth here. Go take a little nap and come back after the first pitch.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
1-1 the count. Misses away with a fastball, 2-1.
I had to get up early this morning. I mean, I didn't have to get up early this morning, but I got up early this morning to get up and watch the U.S. women's national team in the Women's World Cup final.
So you watched the game, huh?
I watched the whole game
Nice.
at the Arcada Theater Lounge. And
Really?
the U.S. women beat the Netherlands 2-0.
They had it on this morning at the
Yep.
theater lounge?
Yeah, at the theater lounge, yep.
What time?
8 a.m.
Wow,
Started at 8
nice.
a.m., yeah.
2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Outside, 3-1.
It's a great game. And so congratulations to the U.S. women's national team. They deserve all the credit in the world. They're the pride and joy of this country, the soccer world.
Well, at least for most of us.
Yeah.
I know one person who's not too happy with him. 3-1 the count.
Well, they're currently fighting for equal pay and all that. And,
Oh, yeah. How dare they?
Yeah. Well, they totally deserve it. I mean, they deserve it no matter how well they're playing, but especially because they're so much better than the men's national team. They deserve the same, if not more, money than the men's team.
3-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. That's going to load the bases. And nothing more exciting than a bunch of walks on top of
Crabs still only
deliberate pitching.
Crabs still only have one hit.
So here we are. Bases are loaded for Dawson Bacho. He flied to center in his first at bat.
Well, I didn't hear you, Benjamin. The bases are what?
FOC. Full of crustaceans.
Miss you, Hope. If you're listening.
We do miss you, Hoke. If you're listening, you're probably not listening on a Sunday afternoon. And if you are listening, you probably fell asleep by now. So.
Yeah, wouldn't blame him.
All right. And now here comes the manager, and they're going to make a change. That's going to be it for Corona.
I mean, can't say he had a bad outing. He only gave up one hit.
And my only hope is the next guy is works a lot more quickly, whoever it is. So that's it for Corona. Bases are loaded, 2 outs for the Crabs, and they're not taking any chances. They're going to bring in a new pitcher.
Got the binocs out. Just need him to turn his back real quick.
Generally, the umpire would let us know, but they're engaged in some kind of chatty conversation over behind home plate.
Everyone's just very leisurely.
They're not very helpful here in this context.
17.
17. That's Zobach. Zobach.
Yeah. He can hit too.
Steven Zobach out of Berkeley. So Steven Zobach. We haven't seen him pitch. He has been in the outfield. Steven Zobach. All right. So Steven Zobach, right-hander on the mound in relief of Octavio Corona. He will face Dawson Bacho with Johnson at third, Smith at second, and Figueredo at first. That was Coco Figueredo's 24th walk of the season in only 27 games.
Yeah, almost a walk a game. That's crazy. So the line on Octavio Corona, 2.2 innings pitched, 1 hit, no runs, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks.
Or you can't make it to a game. Tune in to 1480 AM KGLE to hear the professor and Liam on the radio. Now batting for the Crabs, number 10, catcher Dawson Bacho.
Here we go. Here we go. Dawson Bacho, the hitter. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. 1-0. Zobach sets and comes home 1-0, and there's a ground ball to short. Throw to first. Nicely dug out by Aaron Roberts, and that'll end the inning. For the Crabs, no runs. There were no hits. There were no errors, and 3 left. And at the end of 3, still no score. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, we are back. Liam is here to bring you all the action in the middle innings, all the action of this rock'em sock'em game that just keeps giving.
Non-stop action. All right, top of the 4th inning. We are scoreless. It's going to be Aaron Roberts leading it off against Evan Gibbons. Remains on the mound for the Crabs. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the PufCaps. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for the Crabs. Pitcher's duel so far being played at a very slow, leisurely pace. Beautiful day, though. Watch some baseball. Aaron Roberts will step in. First pitch to Roberts is swung on and grounded to the shortstop, Dom Soto. He's going to pick it up and throw to first for the first out. And that's going to bring up Joshua Kasevich. First pitch to Kasevich is in there for a called strike, 0-1. The one pitch is in there for a called strike. It's 0-2. The 0-2 to Kasevich is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 2 down. Evan Gibbons works at a much quicker pace when he's in the windup. He gets very deliberate once he has runners on base, but there's nobody on. He works fairly quickly. Etan Cloyd will step in for the PufCaps. First pitch to Cloyd is in the dirt. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch is low. It's 2-0. 2-0 to Etan Cloyd is a swung on and high fly ball foul down the left field line. Two and one. Hard contact. Just pulled it. 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's 2-2. Two to Cloyd is just outside. Count goes full 3-2. Three-two pitch, swung on and fouled straight back to the screen. Will remain 3-2. Three-two to Cloyd is outside, ball 4. Runner on first, 2 down. It's going to bring up Devereaux Harrison. Devereaux, a French Cajun sounding name. Cool name. First pitch to Harrison. Outside, it's 1-0. To Harrison is fouled off of Dawson Bacho's mask and looks like he's okay. But those foul balls straight to the mask can be a concern. He looks like he's fine though. 1-1. Devereaux Harrison. One to Harrison is up high, and it's 2-1. Two one. Swung on, high drive to left field. Carter Thompson going back at the wall, and it is gone. Devereaux Harrison with a 2-run shot And the Capitalists lead this game 2-0. Hit that one. Looks like out onto the freeway. Well, tough break for the Crabs. It's going to bring up Dalton Bowling. First pitch to Bowling is up high, 1-0. Benjamin's blaming this on me, of course.
I'll walk out 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Bowling is in there for a strike, 1-1. Seriously, if I had that kind of power over the game,
You have the
First
worst.
of all-
You have the
first
worst
of all-
BRA of anybody.
first of all, it'd be a much faster game. if I had
Really?
Control over it.
Amazing.
Time called. Bowling's going to step out. One pitch is swung on and fouled off at the plate. It's 1-2. The 1-2 to Bowling is swung on high, fly ball in the center field. Dylan Johnson going back, and it's off the wall. Bowling's going to head into second standing with a 2-out double. So the Crabs are in a bit of trouble here in the top of the fourth. And Eric Ciccone is going to go out to the mound to talk to Evan Gibbons. There is somebody warming up in the Crabs bullpen. Down the 101 in beautiful San Francisco. The Giants and the Cardinals are scoreless in the bottom of the third inning. Jeff Samardzija pitching for the Giants. Doing pretty good so far, although it is the Giants. They could completely blow it. And it's Jeff Samardzija, yeah. But I think anybody on the Giants has the capability of blowing a game.
If you look up barely average pitcher,
Samardzija's
you'll see a photo of
he's a good
Jeff Samardzija.
athlete in general. I don't know about a great pitcher right now. Matheny's up. The first pitch to him is low, and it's 1-0. He's pretty good at one point in his career. Right now, I'm not convinced he's doing that well for the Giants. The 1-0 to Matheny is check swing foul off his bat, rolls down the first base line. It's 1-1. The 1-1 to Matheny's in the dirt, and it's going to get away from Bacho, and that's going to allow Bowling to head to third on the wild pitch. So runner at third with 2 outs and a 2-1 count on Caden Matheny. Two one to Matheny is outside. It's 3-1. To Matheny is in there for a call. Strike 2. Count goes full. 3-2. 3-2 to Matheny is swung on and fouled straight back to the screen. Do it again, 3-2. Three-two to Matheny is swung on and grounded to the shortstop. Soto is going to pick it up. Strong throw to first, and that will end the inning here on the top of the fourth. The PufCaps get 2 runs off of a 2-run shot from Devereaux Harrison, and they lead this game 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the fourth. You're listening to Humble Crabs Baseball on KGOE 1480. Welcome back to the ballpark, bottom of the fourth inning. At Slice of Humble Pie, everything is made in-house and fresh. Dessert pies, deep-fried apple empanadas, fresh lemonade, and salads. Meat or vegetarian, as well as gluten-free ham pies. Slice of Humble Pie is located just off the Arcata Plaza at 828 I Street. Try the Slice of Humble Pie app and get 10% off your first order. Henderson's up, and he fouls it off. And it's 0-1. The 0-1 is swung on and grounded to second baseman Devereaux Harrison. He's going to pick it up, throw to first. 1 down. First pitch to Bryce Kirk is inside, 1-0. 1-0 pitch is swung on and popped foul out of play. It's 1-1. One pitch. It's in there for a call. Strike 2. It's 1-2. One-two pitch outside to Bryce Kirk, and it's 2-2. 2-2 pitch swung on, grounded, fouled on the first base line. It remains 2-2. Two-two to Kirk is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 2 down. That's going to bring up Kyle Nell. First pitch to Nell is Swung on and popped up into shallow center field. Center fielder coming on. It's going to drop in front of him for a base hit. So runner on first, 2 down. That's going to bring up Dom Soto. Pitch to Soto is in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. The 1 pitch to Soto is well inside, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 to Soto is in the dirt, and it's 2-1. The 1 pitch to Soto is swung on and grounded to the second baseman, Harrison, and he's going to throw to first to end the inning here in the bottom of the 4th. Crabs don't score. We head to the top of the 5th inning. Score is 2-0 in favor of the PufCaps. You're listening to Humble Crabs Baseball on KGOE 1480. Welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 5th inning. We have a new pitcher on the mound for the Crabs. It's number 13, Bryce Short.
Now on the mound for your Humble Crabs, number 13 from New Jersey Institute of Technology, Bryce Short.
He's going to face Coleman Brickman.
Number 11, left fielder Coleman Brickman.
First pitch to Brickman is in there for a called strike, 0-1. 0-1 to Brickman is popped up behind the plate, but it's going to fall into the stands, foul. And of course, Benjamin, nobody caught it.
Worst fielding fans in the world here at the Arcata Ballpark.
I would see a lot of people bring their gloves. which is surprising. 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. One down. That's going to bring up Brock Jones.
Batting next, number 1, right fielder Brock Jones.
First pitch to Jones is low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch is just low. And it's 2-0. Pitch is high and outside, 3-0. To Brock Jones is just outside, ball 4. So 1 on, 1 out. That's going to bring up Mac Bingham.
Bingham 0 for 2. He's flied to right twice.
First pitch to Bingham is outside. It's 1-0. Pitch, runner goes from first. It's a called strike to play at second, and Jones will have that base stolen. So one on second with 1 out. 1-1 count on Mac Bingham. One pitch to Bingham is in there for a call. Strike 2. It's 1-2. One-two pitch to Bingham is inside. It's 2-2. I think the pace of this game has picked up a little bit.
Well, Short's a much faster worker.
Yeah. 2-2 pitch is in there for a call. Strike 3. And Mac Bingham is unhappy with the call as he heads back to his dugout.
Oh, is Matt Bingham unhappy with the call?
Yes,
well,
he
then.
is. Yes, he is. I don't sense any sympathy from you.
Maybe they should pay their own umpire.
Aaron Roberts will step in with 2 down. Runner on second. Pitch to Roberts is swung on and fouled straight back to the screen. It's 0-1. One to Roberts is swung on and missed, and it's 0-2.
That was a nasty breaking pitch.
It was. So we have an off day tomorrow, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, the San Leandro Ports come in for a 2-game series. 0-2 to Roberts is a call, strike 3, and that's going to end the inning here in the top of the 5th. The PufCaps do not score. The score is 2-0 PufCaps as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. You're listening to Humboldt Crabs Baseball on KGOE 1480. Welcome back to the ballpark. Looking for a good realtor? Call Claire Patton with Forbes & Associates. Sarah Corliss in Trinidad will help you hit a home run. Check out HumboldtCountyRealEstate.com for more information. Located at 343 Main Street, Suite 814 in Trinidad. The phone number is 707-496-0259. Go Crabs, go. Bottom of the fifth, it is 2-0 in favor of the PufCaps. And Carter Thompson will lead it off.
For your PufCaps, number 9, left field, Carter Thompson.
Steven Zobach. Pitch to Thompson is in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. The 1 to Thompson, high and outside, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 to Thompson is swung on and missed, tied him up inside, and it's 1-2.
That's awesome.
1-2 to Carter Thompson is outside, and it's 2-2. Thompson is in there for a call. Strike 3.
No way! Come on,
Broadcasters and players alike unhappy.
Unbelievable.
1 out. Back to the top of the order, and that's to bring up Dylan Johnson.
And that was at his eyes.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. First pitch to Dylan Johnson is swung on and hopped foul out of play on the left side. It's 0-1. The 0-1 to Johnson is swung on and grounded through the right side of the infield for a base hit.
That was Johnson's second hit of the afternoon.
Has 2 out of the 3 hits for the Crabs today. It's going to bring up Jalen Smith. Runner on first, 1 out.
Next to the Crabs, number 17, second baseman, Jalen Smith.
Smith 0 for 1. He's flied out and walked.
First pitch to Jalen Smith is inside, and it's 1-0. Is in there.
Oh, nasty.
Strike, and it's 1-1.
Zobach is a multi-talented ball player, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He can hit. He can pitch. Hit a home run on Friday. The 1-1 to Jalen Smith is swung on and fouled down the third base line. It's 1-2. Jalen Smith is swung on and line through the right side of the infield for a base hit. Johnson's going to stop at second. It's going to be first and second with 1 out. It's going to bring up Coco Figueredo.
Figueredo's 0 for 1 with a walk.
Crabs looking for an RBI. PufCaps lead this game 2-0. First pitch to Figueredo is outside. It's 1-0. To Figueredo is outside again, 2-0. A walk would be big here. Load the bases with 1 out. To Figueredo is swung on line drive, caught. Shortstop throw to second to double Dylan Johnson off. So Coco Figueredo lines into a double play, and that's going to end the inning here in the bottom of the 5th. The Crabs fail to score. We head to the top of the 6th inning. The score is 2-0 in favor of the Capitalists. You're listening to Humble Crabs Baseball on KGOE 1480.
Congratulations.
Welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Harper Motors donated $1,100 to District 26 Little League last summer, thanks to 22 home runs by the Crabs. For every home run the Crabs hit, Harper Motors will donate $50 to help local Little League programs. Come visit Harper Motors. Look for the carousel 2 miles north of Eureka. Go Crabs, go! Crabs are at 21 home runs. So far, I'm on pace to surpass the total last season. Kastovich will step in against Bryce Short and take a pitch low and outside, 1-0. 1-0. Kastovich is up high and inside, 2-0.
Kastovich has struck out twice this afternoon.
More like Casa whiff. 2-0 pitch is in there for a called strike, and it's 2-1.
That's pretty good.
2-1 pitch is low and outside, 3-1. Three-one pitch is in there for a call. Strike 2. Count goes full 3-2.
He was headed to first.
He was. Seemed unhappy with the call. Three-two to Kastovich is a line drive into center field, and that's going to drop in front of Dylan Johnson for a base hit. That's going to bring up Eton Cloyd.
I'm visiting my godfather. I'm visiting my godfather. My
Cloyd is in the dirt, 1-0. He's fine. 1-0 pitch to Cloyd is swung on and popped up on the right side of the infield. Jalen Smith camps under it, makes the catch, 1 out.
Why can't he sit in here? Why can't he sit in here?
It's going to bring up Devereaux Harrison. He hit a 2-run home run in his last at-bat. First pitch is swung on and popped up. Foul territory down the third base line. Nell is going over. It's going to land in the picnic area. Foul ball, 0-1. Throw over to first, and Kasevich is back safely. The one Harrison runner goes. It's a ball inside, and the throw to second, and he is a dead duck. He's out. Nice throw from Dawson Bacho to get Kasevich caught stealing. So 2 down. 1-1 count to Harrison. 1-1 is swung on and popped up center field. Dylan Johnson makes camp under it and will make the catch to end the top of the 6th inning. PufCaps do not score as we head to the bottom of the 6th here at the Arcata Ballpark. The Capitalists lead this game 2-0. You're listening to Humble Crabs Baseball on KGOE 1480. Welcome back to the ballpark, bottom of the 6th inning. Pearson's Building Supply has been a proud supporter of Crab baseball for more than 40 years. Humboldt County's home center. Just look for the world's largest hammer at 4100 Broadway in Eureka. Also, make sure to follow the Crabs on Game Changer. Whether you're at home, on the go, or at the ballpark, follow every Crabs game with live pitch-by-pitch tracking, live scoring, and season stats for every player. Download the Game Changer app on your mobile device or visit humblecrabs.com and click on the scoreboard at the top of the screen. If you are not using Game Changer, you are missing out on a lot of good information.
And you're a total square.
Dawson Bacho will step in against Steven Sobach, and he'll take the first pitch for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 is swung on right back to the pitcher, grounded, and he's going to flip to first for the first out. It's going to bring up Damian Henderson, who provided one of the greatest moments that I've ever seen in a Crabs game last night, as most of you may know by now. It's incredible.
Yeah, I'd have to say it was the top one for me.
pitch to Henderson is swung on and missed, and it's 0-1. I think it's the greatest single game moment I've ever seen. Although I have to put the tournament games where the Crabs won 3 games in one day as probably one of the top moments I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was good.
The one pitch is in there for a strike, 0-2. I remember back when we played those tournaments, there were 2 separate seasons where the Crabs had to play 3 games in one day and win them all to win the championship, and they did.
They
both
pulled it off,
times.
yep.
The 0-2 pitch swung on and missed by Henderson. Strike 3, 2 down. It's going to bring up Bryce Kirk.
I remember, I think it was Brian Blauser hitting a home run, a walk-off home run, I think during a 4th of July game one time when the fireworks were going off already in Arcata. That was a big moment. And I can remember a walk-off several years ago. I don't remember the context at all, but I remember standing up and shouting.
Pitch to Kirk is in there for a strike, 0-1. Well, I wasn't here for this moment, but I remember I think the Crabs won a tournament championship on a suicide squeeze.
They did. That was pretty big.
Is swung on and fouled off at the plate.
Yes, I forgot about that. That's right.
I wish I was there for that, but I was not.
Yeah, that was a good moment.
Those end-of-season tournaments were always interesting. 0-2 to Bryce Kirk is swung on and missed, strike 3. The Crabs go 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the 6th. We will head to the top of the 7th inning. The score is 2-0 in favor of the Capitalists. Stay tuned. The Professor, Benjamin Schaefer, will have the rest of the action for you. You're listening to Humboldt Crabs Baseball on KGOE 1480. Welcome back to the ballpark, top of the 7th inning. The score is 2-0 PufCaps. Now to call the rest of the action, the man, the myth, the legend, the Professor, Benjamin Schaefer.
Thank you, Liam. Crabs trailing 2-0 in the top of the 7th. It'll be Bowling, Matheny, and Brigman for the Capitalists. And the first pitch from Bryce Short hits Bowling on the back.
Rough way to start.
It was not a fastball, luckily, but puts a runner on first. Here to start the 7th inning. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Capitalists. No runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Crabs.
Looks like we have a pinch runner at first base. Number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2 is pinch running at first base.
That's Adam Crampton over there. Toss back to first, and Crampton dives back safely. And there's a strike at the knees. 0-1 now to Matheny. Matheny is 1 for 2. From the set, here's the 1-2, fouled up against the backstop. Oh, and to the count. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch is fouled out of play. Somebody who's pitching the pitching a no hitter in the majors.
Giants Cardinals right now, and Jack Flaherty of the Cardinals is currently no hitting the Giants, but it's 0-0.
The 0-2 misses high and outside, 1-2.
So you can't really worry too much about a no hitter until
Cardinals get a couple runs,
get
or at least a run. Yeah.
Can't have a no hitter while the game's tied.
1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, blew it by him. One away. That is the 4th strikeout for Short in 3 innings. And here's Brigman, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Oh my God, that joke is so funny. It's like they're saying he's number 1, but then they're adding another number to it, therefore not making him number 1. Oh, number 2?
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
Oh, 1 + 1 is 11.
Yeah. Dummy. Yeah.
Short sets. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. Wow. Probably Short. Really rolling along out here. 5th strikeout. Here's Brock Jones. 0 for 1. Oh, and 1 the count. Here's the pitch. Fastball on the outside corner. Sorry, it's 0-1 now. Getting ahead of myself here. The 0-1 runner goes, swing and a miss. The throw down to second is in time. They got him a nice throw by Dawson Bacho to get Camp Crampton. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left at the end of 6.5, 2-0. Capitalists. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.
Oh, yeah, I said that. Yeah, PufCaps.
Welcome back to the ballpark. It'll be Nell, Soto, and Thompson. Bottom of the order for the Crabs in the bottom of the 7th inning, trailing 2-0. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Capitalists. No runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Crabs. Capitalists trying to salvage 1 out of 3 of this weekend series.
Now batting for your humble Crabs, number 4, third baseman Kyle Nell.
Here's Nell. 1 for 2. Here's the windup, and there's a tap foul over towards the Crabs dugout. The 0-1 misses low, 1-1. There's a ground ball out to short, backhanded by Kesevich, and he throws him out. 1 away. Save Zobach has pitched great since he came in the third inning. Only giving up 2 hits.
Yeah, he really has.
Here's Soto, 0 for 2. And the first pitch to Soto is a fastball in there for a strike at the knees. Yeah, 1. Fouled out of play.
I think we need to go straight to the board and tell them that this whole no kids in the booth thing is pretty unreasonable. Like, I understand maybe no random kids. Yeah. But if like you're approved, like our son was on the radio. We can sign waivers.
The 0-2 fastball away, 1 and 2. The 1-2 breaking pitch, check swing. Did he get him? Yep. That'll be all for Soto. 2 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strikeouts now for Zobach. And with 2 outs, here's Carter Thompson, 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Fastball hit on the ground towards third. Picked up by Bowling. Throws wide, and that'll be an error on Bowling. So Thompson aboard with 2 outs. And here's Dylan Johnson. Johnson is 2 for 3 this afternoon. He's got Thompson over at first with 2 away. Thompson takes his lead. Zobach sets. And here's the pitch. Ooh, a breaking pitch right over the outside part of the plate. Nice pitch, 0-1. The 0-1 breaking pitch is hit high in the air on the left side, foul territory. Third baseman, shortstop going after it. Nobody's going to catch up with it. So 0-2 now the count to Johnson. Thompson takes his lead. Zobach looks in for the sign. Now he sets. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back towards the mound. Zobach has it. He tosses to first, and the inning's over. No runs, no hits. There was an error and a runner left, and at the end of 7, 2-0. Capitalists, this is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. 433 folks at the ballpark this afternoon watching another excellent ball game with the Crabs trailing 2-0 in the top of the 8th inning. It'll be Jones, Bingham, and Roberts for the Capitalists. Bryce Short out on the mound for his 4th inning of work, on in relief of Evan Givens. And here's Brock Jones. Jones was at bat in the 7th when Crampton got caught stealing to end the inning. And the first pitch to Jones is a fastball away. 1-0 to Brock Jones. The 1-0 popped high in the air on out of play. 1-1. One and one. Nobody's claiming the 50-50 this afternoon, and I'm pretty sure the rule of the ballpark is if nobody claims it, it goes to the official scorer to distribute as he or she sees fit.
I think that is. That's it.
1-2 the count now to Jones. Here's the pitch. And there's a ground ball down the right side and past the diving Coco Figueredo. On his way to second is Jones, and he's in there sliding with a double. So a leadoff double here in the 8th inning. Here's Bingham. He's 0 for 3.
Now batting number 14, Matt Bingham. And Kyle is our winner for the 50-50 today.
Well, looks like they found a winner.
No, that's too bad. Here's the pitch. Fastball in the dirt, 1-0.
Love to find someone to dispute your claim, Benjamin, because I think that's set in stone.
It only makes sense.
Yes.
1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. A look out at second. Short deals 1-1, and there's a breaking pitch that misses away. 2-1. The 2-1. Hit on the hands, and he fouls it out of play. The count goes even. Two balls, two strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase a fastball away. One away. 5 strikeouts now for Bryce Short. And here's Roberts, 0 for 3. And there's a breaking pitch that misses inside. 1-0 to Roberts. Jones out at second, 1 out. Capitalists lead by 2. Fastball is hit high in the air on the right side, shallow right field. Going out is Jalen Smith, and he's got it for the second out. Here's Kasevich, 1 for 3.
Batting next, number 8, Josh Kasevich.
And there's a fastball at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 fastball is high, 1-1. Jones takes his lead. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Breaking pitch, low and outside, 2-1. He's got a right-hander warming in the bullpen for the Capitalists. Crabs' bullpen is quiet. A few of them down there watching the game from the bullpen, though. 2-1 pitch. Popped in the air on the right side. In foul territory is Coco Figueredo, and he's got it for out number 3. So they strand the runner out at second. There were no runs. There was just the one hit, no errors, and one left. And at the end of 7.5, 2-0 Capitalists. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. We are back, bottom of the 8th inning. Smith, Figueredo, and Bacho for the Crabs. Running out of outs here, only 6 more outs. Trailing 2-0. 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for the Capitalists. No runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Crabs. Jalen Smith is 1 for 2. Now some action in the Crabs bullpen. Got a right-hander just beginning to warm up over there. And here's the pitch from Zobach. And it's a fastball high, 1-0. The 1-0 slider away, 2-0. Coco Figueredo on deck doing his jumping jacks over there. As he always does before he bats. 2-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Way high, 3-0. Could definitely use a walk to start the bottom of the 8th.
Yeah, that'd be a good start.
3-0 pitch. Right down the middle, 3-1. Three-one inside, ball 4. So Smith aboard for the 3rd time this afternoon. And here's Coco Figueredo. Figueredo 0 for 2 with a walk. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle with a called strike 0-1.
If the game is tied, it's not a no-hitter. It's only a no-hitter if the Cardinals are winning. You can't have a no-hitter if the game's tied.
0-1 the count.
Hank keeps claiming that the Giants are being no-hit, but you can't be no-hit if the game is tied.
Well, Next
right?
pitch misses away.
Isn't that right?
Well, I mean, ultimately, you can't win a no-hitter unless if the game is tied.
Exactly.
But you can pitch a no-hitter with the game being tied,
Well, yeah,
right?
but
I mean,
it won't.
you're both right. You just mean different things.
Yeah.
1-1 the count.
Somebody has to win
Somebody has to win.
in order for the game to be official.
That's right, exactly. There's
So-
the runners going. The pitch is in the dirt to throw down the second. They got him. Smith did not get a good jump. And that is an unfortunate
That
caught
is
stealing. One
very,
away.
Very unfortunate.
Yep. All right, so 2-1 to Figueredo. Nobody on now, 1 out. And what started out looking like a fairly promising inning now doesn't look so much. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Called strike on the outside corner, and the count's even. Ay.
Well, I'm a firm believer in when you score a lot of runs in one game.
2-2 is grounded back to the pitcher. 2 away.
When you score a lot of runs in one game, you can kind of use up
Yeah. Yep.
your offense.
Seems like.
You know,
Yep.
for the next game.
Kind of
I've
seems
seen
like it.
happen a lot where
Yep.
you know, several different teams, the Crabs, major league teams, or if you score a lot of runs one night and the next day, you
It's
just
true.
Don't have it offensively. I mean, it's not a proven
No.
thing, but I've just seen it happen a lot.
Fastball misses inside now to Bacha, who's 0 for 3. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 8th inning. Crabs trailing 2-0.
Crabs get 11 runs last night. And
Yep.
having
None
a
today.
hard time
Ooh,
today.
a big swing and a miss there, and it's 1-1. 1-1 to Bacho. And the 1-1 is tap foul. 1-2 now to Bacho. From the set, here's the 1-2. Grounded over to short. Long throw to first. In time, and nope. Yep, you got it. Nice stretch by Aaron Roberts to complete the play, and the Crabs are gone in the 8th. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left, and at the end of 8, 2-0 Capitalists. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. Top of the 9th inning, Crabs trailing 2-0. It'll be Cloyd, Harrison, and Campton, I believe, who came in as a pinch runner to bat for the Capitalists. And I think we have is this still Bryce Short on the mound? I don't think so.
Crabs used up all their offense last night.
This is Stephen Ouellette out on the mound for the Crabs now.
19, Stephen Ouellette on the mound.
Third pitcher of the afternoon. So what do we know about Stephen Ouellette? Let's see. Stephen Ouellette, 7 innings pitched, 8 hits, 4 runs, 3 of which were earned. He's walked 4, struck out 11 for a 3.85 ERA. He pitched pretty well the other night. Here's the pitch, and it's a fastball low and outside, 1-0. In fact, I think he pitched. Yeah, he pitched the 9th inning on Friday night, and he struck out the side. Here's the 1-0. In the air to center field and deep, going back and looking up and watching it go out is Dylan Johnson, and that's a home run for Cloyd. That's just above the yellow line out in center field, but it's enough to give the Capitalists a 3-run lead here in the top of the 9th.
That's not bad. That's better than we thought they were going to do.
So the Capitalists market rebounding here in the 3rd game. Here's Harrison. He is homered in 3 trips, and he takes a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Ouellette winds and comes home 0-1 with a breaking pitch in the dirt, 1-1. In the 9th inning for the Crabs, it'll be Henderson, Kirk, and Nell. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Tapped foul. Two-two pitch. Tapped back towards the mound. Ouellette has it. Throw to first. 1 away. Here's Crampton.
Now on the mound for your Humboldt Crabs, number 19, Stephen Ouellette.
Crampton came in as a pinch runner in the 7th inning.
Yeah, he pinch ran in the last inning.
And the first pitch to Crampton is a fastball at the knees for a called strike. Crampton played last night. He was 1 for 4. And on Friday night, he was 1 for 3. And then pitch. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses high, 1-1.
Fetch me some water.
1-1 pitch, swung on and missed, 1-2.
Do you fancy scones?
2-2 is the count. I thought there was another pitch. Count is 2-2. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3, and that'll be all for Crampton. 2 away. Here's Matheny, 1 for 3. 3-0 in favor of the Capitalists. They have 3 runs on 7 hits. They've committed a couple of errors. No runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Crabs. This is going to be a pinch hitter. Number 16. This is Caden Connor will be the batter, and he takes a strike at the knees. And the 0-1 to Connor is down low, 1-1. I think it's 1-1. Is what's the count, Ump? 1-1. The 1-1. Fastball away, 2-1. And that right there was proof that he can hear me, because as soon as I yelled, "What's the count, Ump?" he indicated it. So Don telling me that they can't hear me.
Oh, yeah, they can hear you. That's, yeah.
Has just been disproven. 2-1 pitch in the air to center field. And that'll end it. That'll end the inning. Last chance for the Crabs coming up. They get a run. The Capitalists on the home run. They lead 3-0. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, this is it for the Crabs. Henderson, Kirk, and Nell. Last shot, trailing 3-0. 3 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for the Capitalists. No runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Crabs. Henderson, after that spectacular night last night, is 0 for 3 today. A couple of strikeouts. And here's the first pitch from Zobach. And it's down low. Oh, he called that a strike. Wow. You're kidding. That bounced. That literally bounced. 0-1. Yikes. Really?
Not sure about that.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, I'm happy to report that the Giants, not only did they lose a no-hitter, but they lost a shutout. It's 1-0 Giants, bottom of the 7th.
Here's the 0-2. High in the air, right field. Plenty of room coming in on it, as a matter of fact, is Brock Jones, and he has it for out number 1. So 1 out. Here's Bryce Kirk. He has struck out 3 times today. Looks like we may not see the magic we saw last night. The Crabs do lose this game. They'll go to 17-12 on the season. Now here comes the manager for the Capitalists, and I guess he's going to, I don't know if he's going to make a change or if he's just out to have a word or what. With 1 out here in the 9th. And not sure what's going on. It looks like he's just out to say a few words to Zobach and the infield, who are all out on the mound with him. No, they're going to take Zobach out of the game. That's it. So he may have reached a pinch limit or something like that, or who knows. But they're going to bring in a new pitcher. And this is number 18. Oh, 13? That would make sense. I don't see an 18 on their lineup, but I see a 13. Yeah, I see a 13. That's Joseph King, and he is a pitcher. So I think you are correct, Liam. This is Joseph King. So King, who was the catcher in last night's game, will come in to pitch here in the 9th inning with 1 out. And he'll face Kirk and Nell. So Tuesday night, Liam is solo.
Yes, I am.
And who are we playing Tuesday night?
We are playing the San Leandro Ports.
The San Leandro Ports.
I'll try to do my best, but it's not going to be the same without you here, Benjamin.
Well, try to carry on.
I will try. I don't know how, but I will try.
All right, and we're ready to go here. And then next weekend, it's going to be so let's see, it's the Ports, and then the Ukiah Hawks, who I don't think have ever played here. Yeah, they're okay, right?
Not played them before.
And we will meet the Capitalists again, the final series of the season. Here's the first pitch to Kirk. It's a fastball high. 1-0. That's August 3rd, 4th, and 5th to close out the 75th Crab season. That'll be the PufCaps again. So we have not seen the last of them.
Nope.
So 1-0 the count to Kirk. Here's the pitch. Fastball on the outside corner, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled out of play, 1-2. Third pitcher of the afternoon for the Capitalists. Steven Zobach will get the win if the Capitalists hold on here and win it, even though he didn't start the game. Here's the 1-2. Breaking pitch misses inside 2-2. If the starting pitcher doesn't go 5 innings, then it's up to the official scorer to assign the win.
Oh, what power.
It is a godlike power. I've told you this in the past. It's really,
What power?
it really has to be
And
wielded with
I
the
guess
utmost responsibility.
I have that power on Tuesday.
That you are. I'm designating you. 2-2 is fouled out of play.
Wow.
I'm designating you the official scorer
Ooh.
Tuesday.
Now I'm nervous.
Yes.
And being on the radio is nothing, but being the official scorer, that's
Yep.
a lot.
Yep. 2-2 the count. It's like Michael taking over for Vito in The Godfather 2.
Yes.
Except I'm coming back and Vito didn't. 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Down low, 1-2. 3-2. From the set. The 3-2 pitch. Tap foul over towards the bounces into the dugout of the Capitalists and back out again. So the count's still full to Bryce Kirk with 1 out. Nobody on here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Crabs looking to be in a fairly dire situation, trailing 3-0. Here's the pitch. Hammered foul into the picnic area. Still the count is full. Three and two. Here's the pitch. High in the air and foul and out of play.
At least breaking the shutout would be nice.
Yeah, I don't really care. If they're not going to win, that doesn't matter to me. I want to see them win or not. 3-2 the count.
Yep. That'd be silver lining.
Here's the pitch. Ball 4. So a nice at bat for Bryce Kirk to work the walk. Crabs still need another base runner. Here's Kyle Nell, 1 for 3. They're going to put in a pinch runner for Kirk. That's number 28, so that is Carter Booth.
Pinch runner at first, Carter Booth. He's going to take over for Bryce Kirk.
Crabs number 4, Kyle Nell.
So here's Nell. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. A good fastball, and Nell swung right through it. He swang right through it.
Swing.
0-1 the count.
I'm sure someone's correcting our grammar. Listening.
The 0-1 misses down low. 1-1. No one corrects my grammar.
You're a professor.
I do the correcting of the grammar. 1-1 the count. Short lead over at first. Here's the pitch, and it's down low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Crabs need another base runner. Two and 1 to Nell. And the next pitch is a slider on the outside corner, nasty pitch. Nell takes it for a strike, and it's 2-2. Right-hander warming in the pen for the Capitalists. They're taking this very seriously. 2-2 to Nell.
Assume they would.
Down low, and it's full.
Crabs are being stubborn.
3-2. They were tenacious last night, and it paid off.
Yes, it did.
3-2. Here is the pitch. Runner's going, and it's hit back up the middle, and botched by the second baseman on his way to third. Now is Booth, and the Crabs have runners on the corners with 1 out. It's an error on the second baseman, Harrison. And that is a huge break for the Crabs. That'll bring the tying run to the plate. Dom Soto. Can they do it again? There was magic in the air last night. First and third. Soto is 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Will the revolution be televised? 1-0 the count. Here on the Crab stream. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Check swing, and it's low. 2-0. One out. First and third. Crabs trailing by 3. Hanging on to hope here with the count 2-0 to Dom Soto. King sets and deals, and that's hit in the air to left field and deep. Going back as a left fielder, and he makes the catch. A run is going to come in and score to make it 3-1. Soto gave it a ride, but Coleman Brigman ran it down. And with 2 outs and a run in, it'll be up to Carter Thompson.
Looks like we have
Nope, this is not Carter Thompson. This is going to be
Vinny Bologna.
Vinny Bologna.
Good choice.
Bologna off to a smoking hot start for the Crabs. Last night, Bologna was 3 for 3 with a double. Runner at first, 2 outs. Last chance for the Crabs. He takes a fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 3-1 in favor of the Capitalists. Bologna the tying run. Bologna definitely the ability to hit one out here. Here's the 0-1. Slider misses high. 1-1. The 1-1. In the air, shallow right field. Second baseman going out. This should end it, and he makes the catch, and that will end the ball game. Crabs get a run, though. There were no hits. There was an error and a runner left, and they lose it 3-1. Crabs fall to 17-12 on the season. The loss goes to Evan Gibbons, and Gibbons is now 3-2 on the season. The win goes to Steven Zobak. Tuesday night, 7 o'clock. The Ports will be here. Liam will be here to bring you all the action. Liam, any last thoughts on the game, the series, life?
Despite the loss today, I think we had a very good series.
Absolutely.
against this team. It's
Absolutely.
a very good team. To take 2 out of 3 is very good.
You
the
bet.
way we did it was awesome.
You
So,
bet.
move on to San Leandro Ports. Let's get it.
All right. Till then, this is Benjamin Schaefer along with Liam Warner. It's been a pleasure bringing you all the action this afternoon. Thanks for listening. Have a great Sunday. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.